Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another episode, another stream, Coffee and Call of the Wild. Though I will admit, today it is not Coffee and Call of the Wild. It is Hot Chocolate and Call of the Wild because I already had my coffee this morning. Was up at 6 o'clock this morning. My wife's doing exercises. I committed to waking up with her when she did her morning exercises for her, being pregnant and all. She's trying to do exercises, and I told her I would wake up with her every morning and we'd eat breakfast. So I've been up since 6, and I had an admin meeting with America's Racing League at 9. That let out about a half hour ago, 20 minutes, which now allows me to get in here with you all. We're doing Hot Chocolate and Call of the Wild because, like I said, I've already had my coffee. Hope wherever you're at, it's warm. It's fucking cold here. But I'm looking forward to it. Probably going to be, in tradition, a shorter stream. I've got the new VR headset up and running, and my God, it is nice. I'm hoping to... get all that stuff configured and set up for Tuesday's race. We are at Indianapolis on Tuesday, so very excited to be my home race in the championship. And obviously, the iconic, not running a full distance, Indianapolis 500. We're running the Indianapolis 250. So very excited. I think we left off last time we played this, doing some herd management. I was working on trying to get the Roosevelt elk, in a better place. While I'm thinking about it, I need to open up my population tool so that I can monitor the population. Again, all it is an interface that shows animals, and it shows the need zones I've discovered. Doesn't do anything more than that. It doesn't tell me where the big ones are. It just tells me how many big ones I have. So, it's been pretty great. Population scanner. There we go. We're worrying about elk right now. So we're going to go to Roosevelt elk. Does show I have a couple diamonds out there. Not too many, though. Which is good. It means that I got a pretty decent... obviously, I just picked this game back up for the first time in what feels like forever, so... it's nice to finally have some concrete... See, they drink at such an early hour. 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. is just so early. And I don't really know. That's elk. Whitetail. Elk. So there's some over here. There's some up along this coast, this riverbank. Where were they? Right there. This hunting structure may be close enough to really kind of make a move. Because the problem is you can't get tracks unless you have night vision on until 6 a.m., I believe. So I think what we'll do is we'll hope that this is pointed the right way. I also would like to apologize for no stream last night. I had a rough week. I haven't talked about it on stream. It's been a pretty tough week for me. It's just, one of those waves of grief with everything that happened with my dad, and then work was kind of just touch and go, kind of stressful, and that agitates everything. And yesterday was particularly rough on the work side of things, and wasn't able to get a fourth for Sea of Thieves, and then I had like a massive just grief episode hit me at 8 o'clock, 8:30, and I just was in no place to stream, especially on a three-man ship. So I do apologize. I meant to be here. Just things did not go my way this week, and so I didn't stream last night. So should be good to roll this week. And I don't know, I gotta talk to Megan. We had talked about when I picked up this CAS broadcast every Monday that for that, I think it's a 6-week series, we would play Fallout 76 on Saturday nights. So there's some stuff we've got to take care of regarding, baby prep and all that other stuff. But if we have the time allotted, we'd like to do some Fallout 76 this evening. It is double score, so could be useful for sure. But yeah, I just wanted to catch up with you all, let you know. I do apologize. Hopefully it's not something that happens very often, but I just hit me like a bus yesterday and I needed some time. Okay, so I'm thinking that this is too obstructed. Don't think this was meant to, Whoops. You know what it might do, though? Do I still have a feeder on me? Bet I don't. I bet I switched it back out for... Oh, I do. But I don't have 10. Fuck. Shit. I don't know a really good... This would be a great place to put a feeder, though. And I just might do that. Anyways. Let's see, what kind of distance are we from the 97 meters? So we'll put it at 100 meters or so. Right about here is good. We'll put the fortified in there. What did it say about the feeder? Begin to attract animals. Some feeders will deplete when animals visit. Other feeders will dispense bait constantly over time. When a feeder becomes low on bait, be sure to top it off again to keep it active. Okay, so here is now what we're going to do. This is a multi-step process here. We're going to go back over here. We're going to switch out the tripods for tents for the time being. Because I'm going to use the tents a lot. Actually, we'll switch the feeder out. We'll just switch feeder out. It's no big deal. So pull the box feeder out. Put the tent back in. And no face cam this morning because my hair's a wreck. I look homeless. And I didn't really want to move all the sim stuff out of the way. So here we are. Y'all deal with it. Yeah, there's not going to be anywhere I can put a tent here. This is really way further away than I'd like to be. There we go. Okay, so what we're hoping for is that the feeder has attracted some elk into the need zone at feeding time. And we can get there from a good bot. Oh. Wait a minute. Benefit of a 2 PC stream setup. Bye-bye. Ah, look what I did. My dumbass did not put... I don't think there's going to be a good sight line to that feeder. I guess I can still see it. And now, we hope that something shows up. Being a bit of a pain. I will BRB. All right. I'm actually shocked this is not working better. Seriously, nothing's going for this? That's kind of mega annoying. That's elk. That's elk. That's elk. So if we can put something like in the vicinity of maybe like right in here, because it looks like this might be shallow enough to put something in, I could potentially hit all three of those zones from one spot. So we'll put a... Not really worried about spooking black bears. We'll hunt the drinking zone, I guess. Didn't really want to. Whoops. I would have preferred to hunt this feeder, but doesn't seem to be getting anything. Oh, it's a tree. So as suspected, looks like we can set up shop here. And I believe we will be far enough away from these. Nearly 400 meters, 360 meters, almost 500 meters. So they're going to be long shots, but I believe we can sight into 300, so test it out for sure. Let's see, but we're gonna roll back time a little bit here. Something ain't right with my fucking window. There we go. So it's gonna be pretty dark. But this should be like right in the middle of the drinking time now. Excuse me. Would prefer a little bit of sunshine, but in the words of Mr. Mick Jagger, you can't always get what you want. Oh, good, more rain. Okay, there's 2 cows. I think that was a third one coming down the hill. It sure was. Bunch of cows, bunch of cows. Those are all cows. Yeah, I won't be able to see that zone from where we're sitting. But it looks like we just have a bunch of fucking cows. I don't want cows, I want bulls. There's another cow. Welcome to the stream, Sarah Thompson over on YouTube. Don't recognize you, so welcome to the channel. Appreciate you being here. It's a weekly stream I run typically every Saturday morning. Usually a little earlier than this, but had some other commitments I had to take care of. Usually a shorter stream, but always a lot of fun. God, it's so damn hazy. They're all cows. Every one of them is a cow. Why don't we have any bulls? No, I'm about over this rain. $13 diamonds and 7 rares, doing a fallow deer grind also. So I have finally acquired my first handful of diamond whitetails. I actually have one in each of the 3 rare fur types, and then a regular one. Before then, I had, at one point, and I think my trophy lodge bugged out, at one point I had a diamond moose, but I have loved this game to death. Had some weird bugs over the years that have both benefited me and hurt me. Like at one point, it always seemed to be with the cloud syncing. Like on the Steam cloud, it would sync and then the files wouldn't match and something would happen. Like I got a shitload of tents and my money just went through the roof. And I don't know how any of that happened. Like I just logged in one day and I had like 900 tents. I'm like, so, but on the flip side of that, I've also lost my trophy lodge like 8 times. And it always seems to be when there's an update and the save file on the computer is older or newer than the save file on the Steam cloud. And then I think that's since been fixed, but in the process I did lose a diamond moose. Never had a diamond whitetail, and I think the diamond moose is the only one I ever lost, the only diamond I ever lost. I had a handful of axis deer, I think, that were diamond. Back when those were, I guess that was not a normal spawn rate for them. They spawned a lot more frequently than they were supposed to. They've since fixed that, so I haven't gone hunting for them since. But yeah, had a diamond moose, was great. But the one I really wanted for a while was whitetail, and it took me forever, and now I have 4. I actually think there's another one on this map somewhere, but I'm saving it for a friend of mine. I was trying to do diamond elk, but I am striking out with the quality of the elk herd. Oh, they're all cows, every one of them. And I'm afraid to hunt down because I think the bulls are in small packs of like 2 and 4. And I'm afraid to hunt those because they get hunted down too easy. And then the need zone goes away. So, it's a struggle. Almost got trouble from a diamond moose. Yeah, I actually thought the one I had I missed. It was a bit of a distance. I'm probably not the smartest when it comes to the shots I take, so certainly did not help anything at all. I am on PC. Nothing wrong with PS5, man. My mom is a PS5 player. Tried getting her onto PC. Just hasn't panned out. I mean, my brother and I have, between the two of us, we have a PC we can build her in terms of parts, extra parts. But I think she likes the simplicity of a console. Actually, to be honest, didn't know this game was available on consoles. Guess I'm not surprised. Just maybe I did know that. I think I did know that at one point, and I've maybe forgotten. Well, weenies. Back past those elk. How can that be? I guess because there's a little bump in. Okay. Hawk run yesterday. 5 medium albino. Troll, sadly. Would have been my first super rare. Nice. I haven't done a lot of fallow. My biggest focus for a long time was whitetail, and the game just always shafted me at anything good. And then finally, I started to get higher quality spawns, and happened across a couple rares. Still haven't found a great one. Would love to get a great one. Whitetail. My brother reset his population file to start doing herd management, because he had seen that it had started working for me, and he wanted to clean slate his population file because he didn't have anything on there, and legitimately the first thing he shot was a great one, and that pissed me off. Shithead. But, oh well. Took him a minute to find it, but he did. There's an elk. That is a bull. Don't think it's a high scoring bull, but that's okay. I'm gonna spook all these cows right here. Yeah. Oh, I can't even. Actually, I can tell you, can't I? How many I've killed? Isn't that in here somewhere? Hunter? Yeah. Profile. Yeah, it doesn't tell me. Harvested a lot. Only got 16 diamonds. Oh, here we go. 1,027. Of those, 16 were diamonds. 0 were great ones. And I don't know how you can view it by... Is it under wildlife? No. I don't know how to view it by animal. My brother has got dumb luck like that. I don't understand it. Take care. Thanks for dropping by. Enjoyed having you. Okay, so we're going to take the one that's standing further back. If we can. The hill's kind of blocking me here. There we go. $260-something meters or so. That's the Ranger. We want this. No, was not a good shot. It did drop, though. The question is, can I get across easy? We're just going to go to the tent and get an ATV. Could have sworn I hit a vital. Was it just the range, maybe? Elk are bigger. I don't hunt the bigger animals as often as I probably should. I know the rifle I just used is plenty enough typically for whitetail, blacktail. But I don't know about elk. I don't hunt them very often. No, that's a vital hit. Did I not use the right caliber weapon? For the record, too, I know that's not going to be like an award-winning elk. more or less just trying to manage the herd a little. There he is. I'm gonna guess that's a silver. Wasn't Gimundo, but he wasn't small. Yeah, silver it was. Yeah, it was. It was a long shot. I somehow... Now, how is that? I just barely missed the lung that was facing me. It was almost not a good shot. But we got him. Okay. Before we scram, believe these drinking zones are 8 to noon. Yeah, so we'll do... What kind of race car is this? This is my weekend kickoff, typically. This is the quiet race car. Top speed of like 4 miles an hour. I think that's being generous. That is being very generous. No, I am a bit of an outdoorsman, though I don't have the time or the money typically to go and do proper hunting. So this is a nice little escape. Nice little way to enjoy it, even if I can't actually do it. I did go 2 weeks ago now, a week ago maybe. Went out for pheasant. Got 1, missed 4, so my dog was thrilled about that. Used to hunt when I was younger, haven't hunted in 20 plus years. Yeah, my dad was a big hunting guy. He grew up, the family farm was in Illinois. Unless you count hunting humans. Hey, I mean, in some ways. But my dad was, he grew up, you know, in Illinois. We still have a family farm out there. And, you know, Illinois had like bobwhite quail, and there was a season for it, and so he grew up hunting the farm with his dad and his grandfather and their dogs, and so I kind of grew up in that. And then when we moved to where we're at, my dad took a job at Bass Pro Shops where he met a lot of people, one of which being the former property manager for Tony Stewart. Don't know, Tony Stewart lives in... I don't think he lives there now. I mean, he has a house there, but I don't think he lives there. He lives Columbus, Indiana, which is not far from here. And Jody was his property manager's name. Jody was like, hey, if you ever want to hunt, come on out. I'm happy to get you guys out there and put you in the field. So I used to hunt deer out there. I got 1. I think I hunted turkey there once, didn't have much luck, and eventually settled more on pheasant, like upland bird. It's kind of my shebang. It's a lot more active, and it's just a lot of fun watching a dog work a field. It's hard to describe or explain that sensation, but really is a lot of fun. And I got a pretty good dog. He's a little rusty. We haven't gone as often as I would have hoped to, but he does good. And so I play this once a week so that I can still feel like I'm doing something outdoorsy when it's 4 below outside and I don't really feel like going out. I know there was a bigger buck over here. I can't end the stream with shooting a piddly little deer. Yeah, I imagine you all are probably not used to them temps. We're kind of used to them here, but we don't like them. Like, we still hate it. And it's a matter of fact, I just let the dogs out. And oh, that's the diamond. I'm saving him for a friend. That deer's going to a buddy of mine. Boy, he came in strutting though. Yeah, I let the dogs out and it's fucking snowing again, so. Oh yeah, I imagine Fargo's fucking cold. But that's North Dakota, right? North Dakota's got some good hunting, good pheasant hunting. Both of the Dakotas do. I think they call them ditch chickens up there. Yeah, the guy I got my dog from goes out to South Dakota every year. He takes his dogs and his buddies up there. 5 hunting dogs sounds like a lot. I'd do good to keep up with my 1. A lot of the like diehard bird dog guys too are like German shorthair guys. It was his life outside the army. It's a good way to stay active. And it is a lot of fun. Okay, I think that's going to be our target right there. Well, there's already hunting. Yeah, it's not a lot though. Like a pro. But yeah, I think a very common and popular dog, and it's becoming a popular pet, which astonishes me, is the German Shorthair. But they are so fucking wound up. I just couldn't. I have a German Shepherd. It's my wife's dog, but he's our dog, but he gravitates to my wife. My dog is a setter. I have an English setter, but German Shepherds are high-strung, and I can't even imagine having 5 field dogs, because most field dogs are, they're pretty insane. 2 German Shepherds. Yeah, he's a good dog. He's a little short sometimes in the brain department, but he does good. I don't think anything prepared me for dealing with a German Shepherd shedding twice a year like he does, though. God damn. Yeah, I could make a whole other dog with the amount of hair he lets out. Yep. He started, We actually had to give them both baths yesterday because all the mud and shit around here with the snow, and my dog just hunted a week ago, so he got dirty, and it was, so we gave him a bath, and we got out of the bath, and that activated it, I think, because now he's just a mess. It's like everywhere. You pet him, and it's like Pigpen from the fucking Peanuts. It's just a cloud. The first time I ever heard the term blowing coat being used in that regard, I'm like, I mean, in any regard, it absolutely made sense. 100%. Why they refer to it that way? Because it makes sense. My dog sheds, but he's not near that bad. Setter shed is different. All right. It's 11:41. That is probably going to wrap up the Coffee and Call of the Wild stream for today. Let me look before I put my phone over there. I believe it will be on Saturday next week. So a week from today. Let me check. Yeah, so I'm off next Saturday. So we'll have Coffee and Call of the Wild next Saturday, and then it will happen again the following Monday, because I have to work Saturday next week, or the following week. So, yeah, I might be back this evening on Fallout 76. Depends on what my wife wants to do. If she wants to jump on and play, then we'll be back in 76, because talked about doing that on Saturday nights for a couple weeks while I was running the cast broadcasts for their DTM championship. So, yeah, I don't know if I'll be back, but hopefully I am. If not, I'll be back Monday evening for round 2 of the CAS Championship, and I'm not racing that. I'm commentating it. Tuesday will be Formula USA. Wednesday, I might be back in the NASCAR. So, a lot of sim racing stuff going on right now. Hopefully, I'm not spreading myself too thin. We're going to see what happens. But we'll see about tonight. Hopefully, I'm back in for some Fallout 76, but I just don't know yet. So, stay tuned. We'll see what happens. And, yeah, hopefully everybody enjoyed. I appreciate everybody that tuned in and hung out for the morning. I know it's a little later than usual. Like I said, I had some morning commitments I had to take care of first. Thanks for dropping by, Groove. And anybody new that poked their head in and watched, I appreciate you being here. So I'm going to go do some other stuff, and I will possibly see you guys this afternoon. Thank you so much, and we'll see you soon.